Hi, it's Scott Hamilton, Rockfile, back with another podcast review of the 4K edition of Planet Earth 2. Yes, the BBC series Planet Earth 2, narrated by David Attenborough, by the way. That's funny, when Blue Planet 1, I think it was when Blue Planet 1 came out, you could buy either the David Attenborough narrated version or the Oprah Winfrey version. And I love Oprah, but, you know, David Attenborough, come on. Anyway, I'm doing this review because I've had this for a while, and it was 4K only discs. When I purchased this, it was on sale at Best Buy. This is a 2016-2017 release, so I've had it for a while. And I thought it would have the Blu-rays in it too. You know, so I was kind of future-proofing when I had a nice system to watch this on. And it didn't. So this sat in a drawer for a while, and I finally pulled it out as where, you know, pulling out some older things and watching them on this 85-inch HDR 4K television that my roommate bought. And Planet Earth 2 was at the top of the list of things I wanted to revisit because I did watch it in 4K on a 55-inch, a couple years ago. And I got to tell you, short version of this review, if you own a 4K television of any size and you have a 4K Blu-ray player, this should be your number one purchase. Planet Earth 2 from the BBC. It is without a doubt the best 4K HDR experience I have had so far. Now, I've been watching 4K for several years and several months on a giant TV, and it's been interesting. With the larger 85-inch TV, I can tell better how good a transfer is. And Planet Earth 2 is freaking stunning. It is photorealistic beyond your imagination. My roommate tests TVs with like 8K streams on YouTube and things like that. And this blows them away. The HDR grading is breathtaking. There were a couple scenes where they had zoomed in on something far away and it was not really gray, but maybe a little bit of noise in there. But other than that, this is a stunningly clear, photorealistic, amazing. Honestly, it doesn't matter what the episodes are about. I mean, the first one's islands, and it goes from there. There's only 6 episodes, but it is art. It is just, they take several years to film these things using aerial drones and high-end cameras, and they've already announced that a Planet Earth 3 is coming in 2022, so they're working on it, you know. But if you ever grew up watching those nature programs of the 70s, you know, Animal Kingdom and things like that, Wild Kingdom, Marlon Perkins, somebody? Anyway, memories going as I got older. Obviously, I didn't research that very well before this podcast, did I? No scripts on the podcast ever anyway, just babbling about things I like. This is without a doubt the best looking, best sounding 4K discs I own. I could name a few that just blow me away, like 2001 A Space Odyssey is totally breathtaking. Godzilla King of Monsters is pretty amazing. But Planet Earth 2, if you like documentaries, if you like wilderness videos, if you like that stuff, this is the pinnacle. And I'm sure there's some better ones out there. I'm just telling you, I pulled this out. It's a 2016-2017 release, and it blows away all the recent stuff I've watched. It is phenomenal. What else can I say about it? It's a documentary about nature, and they go into the different animals that they find, and they have a rough general framing for like everything in the first episode takes place on islands, but it's islands around the world, and it's just focusing on things that are unique to certain islands and certain. Obviously, they tell little stories that may or may not be what actually happened with the insect or the marsupial or whatever, but it's a very entertaining show to watch, especially for kids, because they're going to learn something and they're going to see some things that it would be hard to see for most of us in our lifetimes. Wow, the places they get into, you know, dead trees to look at ants and bees and stuff building homes, and they get into inside underground things and underwater thing, and the amount of work that goes into producing this series is unbelievable. Planet Earth, when Blu-rays came out, was everybody had to have a copy of Planet Earth because you wanted to show off that new 1080p high definition set you got. I'm telling you, Planet Earth 2 is exactly that. If you have the television, if you have the 4K player, get it. It is a showstopper. If you have friends over and they go, oh, I want to check out my new TV, put that on. Their jaws will hit the floor, I guarantee you. I do like documentary type stuff, but again, this is moving art and it's photography, the likes of which you just don't get in movies or TV shows or the average documentary. No expense, no danger is spared to get this footage, and it looks incredible. Planet Earth 2, narrated by David Attenborough, is available anywhere you can find Blu-ray, I believe. I don't think this has gone out of print or anything. It's a BBC video. You should be able to find it in like Barnes & Noble and stuff. It's really incredible and the best 4K HDR experience I've had so far. I'm Scott Hamilton. I'm Rockfile. Thanks for checking out this quick review about these 4K discs. If you haven't made the jump to 4K hard media, I've got a lot of friends who stream only, and I get it. I do. I really do understand the convenience of it. But I'm telling you, if you have a big TV, the difference between a streaming movie, show, and the difference between something on disc is night and day. It really makes a huge difference. Now, we have streamed some 4K content from Apple, from Vudu, and from a couple other services, from Netflix and from Amazon, that look really great on this TV and would marvel Blu-rays. Absolutely. But you take a 4K disc like this, or say Gemini Man, not the best movie, but an incredible transfer, and you put it up against a 4K version of the same thing, it's not the same thing. And for like Gemini Man, a stream won't play in 60 frames per second like the 4K disc does. I'm telling you, the bandwidth push by a disc is a night and day difference of what you can get through the pipeline in the back of your TV. If you can still buy some home media, you will have this stuff forever. 4K discs can be blown up to very, very large sizes and still maintain integrity to view them. 1080p can only be blown up so far. I have seen some 1080p transfers at 85 inches start showing the cracks and the seams in their transfers. You know, you can see the compression artifacts and mistakes and stuff where I couldn't see it at, say, 42 or 55 inches or whatever. But again, if you want to get into some hard media, at least have a few titles, because if the internet is out, that kind of thing, you can't stream anything, you will always have something great to watch. And this Planet Earth 2, highest recommendation for audio, video quality, and entertainment value. It's a lot of fun to watch. Check out therockfile.com for all my other links. I won't bore you with explanations. You can just go to the website, click on the links, and find out for yourself. Thank you very much for listening. Please subscribe. Please share. I couldn't do this without you.